Katie Lang is amazing. I was super obsessed with this. Like, one of the first songs I ever performed live in front of people was this Moonlight duet with Katie Lang and Tony Bennett that I loved so much when I was a kid. So, super happy to play this for sure. Mark, oh my gosh, I wish. No, but I did spend an entire day with Tony Bennett when I was a kid. My dad volunteered for the Ottawa Jazz Festival here in town, and he's a little bit like me in that, or I guess I should say I'm a little bit like him in that we're both raging workaholics. So he very quickly became in charge of all the transportation for all of the artists, so bringing them from the airport to the hotels, from hotels to sound checks and things like that. So I was a kid and needed supervision, so I would just spend 10 days at the Jazz Festival every year, which was obviously like very important for me formatively. So a lot of my influences are very, very much so jazzy. And one morning we were just dropped off at 7 a.m. because my mom had to go to work, and my dad was sleeping because he had to be up. I think he was picking up some artist at like 4 o'clock in the morning. That's when the plane arrived. So he was sleeping on the cot in the trailer in the middle of Confederation Park in Ottawa. And he's like, just go on this run. So 7 a.m. I'm in a van with one of the volunteer drivers, and Tony Bennett gets in the van with us. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. This man is in like a full 3-piece suit, just absolutely fantastic. So I just spent the whole day with him. He thought that I was cute and that I could hang out, so I was with them backstage, him and all his musicians, and I was like, oh, Danielle's gonna come with us in the car again. So I was hanging out with Tony Bennett all day, and I was like, okay, this is fine. This is a cool thing that we're doing today. Yeah, he was one of a kind for sure. Yeah. So very, very cool to experience stuff like that when I was a kid. And there was this one just absolutely incredible. It was like a 12-piece African band that came in, and they put on just the most incredible show. But I was really, really young when this happened. I think I was maybe like 8 or 9, and it was another one of those, okay, you are doing your thing, Dad, I'm gonna be like in charge of following a driver around for the day. So I was just assigned to this driver to go around with them and do stuff and help them with whatever. I was like carrying instruments and bags and stuff. And they liked me so much that they spent the day trying to convince me that my father was not my real father, and that they were my real family, and that I should hang out with them all day. It was very funny. We had a great time. Yeah. Well, just imagine, like, I was a very, very tiny child. I was like malnourished because I didn't like eating food, and like your eyeballs don't grow, right? So you just have like the same size eyes, but just in this tiny body. So I was just like a pair of eyeballs walking around.